Ho ho! Ladies and gentlemen, that's a bit better. Welcome to Yum Tours number 2, not my main channel, because that's been struck. For some live scam baiting, maybe, but at the very least, an update on the soft skid mark, the story of the budding romance between a Nigerian scammer catfishing as Mark, a doctor with the UN based in Yemen, and my catfish, a single mum of 6 called Noreen. She's also a hard-working nurse and a damn good woman, even though he called her a bosh of pounded trash from Australia. G'day, Ruth. Welcome back. Hi, Ivor. Michelle Marie, hello. And we're back, El Marco Cinco. Oh, thank you, Ruth. Yep, hit up those thumbs. Hey, Aussie Flag. Good to see you, Groover. Grab a drink. Grab some snacks. Grab some tissues, guys. Grab some tissues. Maybe grab something to punch as well. Just grab anything. This is the soft skid mark. Shut the fuck up. Not you guys. The music's. Aloha. Round 2. Here we are. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyone ever burn incense and then go on, that smells a bit like a sachet that a grandmother hangs in her wardrobe? I can't make this bloody thing go out. It's like a little, I don't like it. Me not likey. I lit a candle as well. I like this. Smoke them if you've got them. Exactly, El Marco. Ow! Now I've just burnt myself on, like, you know, the little pointy thing. Anyway, bad idea. A me no likey. Oh, you've got no tissues, Ruth, because they've all been snapped up. Sandalwood is beautiful. It was a gift, and it's in a little bowl with a few other ones, and I didn't know which cone it was. It was a vanilla something or other, I think, but it didn't smell good. It's out now. I might need tissues just to sneeze. So, the soft skid mark, that's what we're doing now. So, Ivor, I'll drop you a link again because you've very kindly volunteered to read Mark. Where we're up to with Mark. A bit of a backstory. And for anyone watching this on replay, welcome. Good to have you here. So, Mark has been unlucky dip. Yeah, it was. It was an unlucky dip. Mark has been chatting with Noreen for quite a long time. I haven't calculated how many hours of this particular scammer that I've wasted. For those of you who haven't seen this channel before, I scam bait occasionally, which is where I accept friend requests from romance scammers and waste their time, get as much info out of them as I can to pass on to the authorities. And I figure if we're going to waste their time, which means they're not spending time with someone who might fall for their bullshit, let's have fun doing it. Welcoming back to the stage. G'day, Ivor.
G'day, lovely lady.
Good night, Scout Inquirer. Great to see you. Go and be a mod and do all of your modly things. Oh, we're very large on the screen. There, I'll expand us out a bit. I don't think you need to see my face that big. It's a bit much, isn't it? Well, hey, g'day.
Beautiful, babe.
Hey, on another note, I grabbed myself a drink. Now, this is non-alcoholic because I don't drink alcohol, but Bundaberg Spice Ginger Beer. Oh, my God. It's so festive and Christmassy. For those of you looking in Australia, looking for a non-alcoholic beverage to drink. Because, see, the beauty of this is if I go to something like a Christmas thing, but I'm holding this, it kind of looks like a beer. So people tend
It
to leave
does.
me alone and not have a
Yeah.
go at me about not being a drinker. But it's like having a spiced rum and ginger beer. It's delicious. But we love you, Scout Inquirer. Take care. Say hi to Katrina for me too. So, yes, scam baiting, noble pastime. Get information out of them. I accept their friend requests and away we go. This guy, I'm pretty sure I've wasted over 60 hours of his time.
Excellent. Good job. Very well
We have
done.
had we have had a lot of fun with Mark because Mark, we were chatting on my other live, can go off his script. Not many scammers can do that and be a convincing, decentish human being when they're off script. And we've actually had a lot of fun with him.
Yes, Mark good. Mark is
Yeah,
good.
do try this El Marco Cinco. It's delicious and it's got a little Christmassy looking kind of label, but it's really yummy. It would be delightful with a spiced rum as well. A great mixer. So where we're up to with this fucker. So his scam is next level. It's not like the gift card guy. In fact, we won't even mention fuckface because it'll get confusing. So Mark is pretending to be a doctor subcontracted to the UN in Yemen. He's working at a military hospital in Yemen. He's got an imaginary son, Daniel, who lives in the States, who was in a terrible car accident, a fetal car accident. So the other person died, the fetus, presumably, and he's in hospital, and this scam is trying to get Noreen, my catfish, to send about $2,850 to pay for the doctor's bill. And this has been going on for weeks and weeks and weeks. And Noreen keeps trying to get him to think outside the square, come up with other ideas, and he just can't. He won't budge. So where we left off, Mark and Noreen, and this is quite intense, the recap of where we're up to. I don't know if he's around to even talk to him. I've got an idea if he does speak. I'm wondering if I should just send him a message, and if he's around to chat, I'll say I'll be home in half an hour. Let's do that. But yeah, so they've had a fairly intense time, haven't they, Ivor?
Oh, mate. Yeah, I'm here. I just muted my mic because I'm trying to catch the chat up on my phone, if you know what I mean. So I'm talking to you on my iPad, watching chat on my phone.
Go you. I've just sent him a message. He was active 3 hours ago, but he and I haven't spoken since Wednesday. So what Noreen's trying to do is say to him, because he keeps going on and on about this medical bill, and then he told Noreen that the doctor wouldn't let him speak to his son unless he paid the bill. So there's a lot of emotional blackmailing going on. But what Noreen's basically said is that she's got some money in investments and she's trying to get it, but it was going to take 4 weeks to get it from the bank. But in the meantime, she's sort of saying, look, if you hadn't have met me, how would you have paid this bill? And he's never come up with any other way that this bill could have been paid. And so she gave him one more chance to sort of try and think outside the square. And she asked him, where's Pitbull Sleuth? Exactly. Where is Pitbull Sleuth? In fact, we've got a much smaller crew now.
I just put a link up on my little wee channel tours. I just put a link up saying, hey, we're over here now.
Yeah. Groovy. Thank you. You're a champ. So what basically, oh my God, he's around.
What, Mark?
Yep.
Oh.
I reckon I think he works from home on his own laptop and he's got internet and all the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
She's buying half an hour. Let's see what he says.
We've got a recap about Marky Poos.
Yeah, I always buy time. God, we've dropped down to 4 people watching.
They'll come in.
They'll slowly trickle in again. We had a nice crowd in the last one, thanks to all the grievers that have stuck with us for round 2. Sure, we can talk. Okay. We'll message soon. So anyway, so Noreen's been trying and trying just because there's this time while she's waiting for the bank. But ideally, I was planning to say, all right, I've got the money, give me a bank account details, get them, because that's really good information to get. And then I was going to fake a bank receipt, and I was going to have his account number out by a number or two and sort of go, oh my God, fuck, it's gone to the wrong account. That was the plan. But I wanted to try one more time to see if he could be reasonable and come up with another alternative, and he hasn't. But he told me that he was going to send me a letter, and I was hoping that in the letter he would have a new angle. We'll read the letter in a minute. She's told him she's got a friend who's a human rights lawyer, and essentially the United Nations protects children, and the fact that this doctor is blackmailing him and won't let him speak to his son until he gets paid, it totally goes against the UN Charter, so that he's got these contacts. He should be using them, and the UN could also help pay the bill or stop the doctor from being a dickhead. That was basically what Noreen was saying. So he's written this letter, and Ivor's got a lot of reading to do. The plan was to offer him the money, and I hoped that by doing that I could do this fake bank receipt and all the rest of it. But let's see what happened. Oh. Okay, his response suggests he, like every other scammer on the planet, has completely changed his tune. So, Ivor, you need to unmute yourself.
I'm here, baby. I'm here, dolls.
Mark the scammer, good girl. I should have put catfish, Noreen, but anyway. Here we go. So where we left off last time, I asked him to write a letter. We then moved on and mucked around with Ray, and as a result, you guys haven't seen the letter, but I did read out the top bit for everyone, and we all had a lot of laughs. A lot of laughs. So Ivor, you will be reading now. For anyone joining us, Ivor is reading the role of Mark, who is a scammer, and I'm reading my catfish, Noreen. But this letter, how we laughed when I read out that it started with, "I'm an undercover surgeon," and
surgeon.
And I'm so bummed about this new scammer because he's undercover too, and now he's blocked on Messenger. And I was like, undercover what? I was so excited. So
he's so undercover. The new one is so undercover, we can't uncover him at the moment.
No. Well, Mark, the undercover, hang on, I'll just message him again.
Mark, yes, please. Don't let him run cold. He's my
fave. He's your fave. So we have had a lot of fun with him. Tanny's blowhole will always go down in history as a great moment. Here we go. I'll get back over to Hangouts. Let's go, Grievers. And chat, I do pop over and say hi every now and then, but I'm on Google Hangouts, so Ivor will probably be more likely to see your comments than I am.
I'm just on YouTube right here on the one screen.
Okay.
So this is what? This is Mark writing to you, correct?
Yeah, so basically Noreen said, I can go up a little bit.
That's okay.
She said, if you could send me the details of your general and the hospital with Daniel I'll get information to Gavin, which is the imaginary human rights lawyer.
All right.
He said he's going to drop a letter that will explain it very well. But, he was me thinking, but it's the same old. We've heard it all before, but it's a good recap, if nothing else.
So Mark wrote this to you in Messenger, not email, and this is what Mark wants you to send on, correct?
Well, this is explaining it again in Google Hangouts, yes.
Okay, away we go. I'm undercover surgeon, emoji. Look at me with my stethoscope around my shoulders. Here in Yemen, there's a flag of Yemen. And I
Yemen, Yemen, you are amazing. Yemen
always
is our pride and joy.
and I am only in contract with UN. I'm not a permanent staff under UN, and Daniel have been, not has been, but have been in a boarding school which I paid for before I got this contract with the UN. And Daniel, which is his son, imaginary, and Daniel Welfare in not included in fuck, they don't write good English, do they? Sorry. Not
Nope.
included in my contract with the UN as non-permanent staff. And when Daniel, my imaginary son, got an accident and he was rushed to the hospital, and since then I have been communicating with the doctor in charge of Daniel. He refused, not refused, but he refused to let me speak to Daniel. One, because Daniel have not fully healed, and also he said he don't want to put more pressure on me, although he know my situation here in Yemen with the flag.
Yemen, Yemen, our pride and joy.
And he also told me Daniel is doing fine. So when, which missed the H, but anyway, but when I try to bully him that I want to speak to Daniel, that full stop, is when, oh, Jesus, Tori.
I know, I know, I'm going cross-eyed reading it.
Is when he have to say I should remember that I have not paid for Daniel hospital bill. So why do I have to bully him? And that he is doing his job perfectly. And yesterday evening, I finally spoke with Daniel, and now they doctor, is expecting us to pay Daniel bills, which cost $2,850, so that Daniel will be discharged and go back to the boarding school. I hope you understand everything here. Oh, fucking plain as day, soldier.
But it's
Fucking
all the
hell.
same old shit. It's all the same old shit. So that was the letter.
Hello? Hello, honey. Good morning, my lover. How are you doing? I hope you are fine. I have not gotten any message from you. I miss you.
So I kept ignoring him.
Hello, honey. Hello. Hello, honey.
Monday, Tuesday.
Hello, my love. Good evening. How are you doing? I hope you are fine.
This is when Tori's very busy and can't be bothered with them, basically.
Hello, hello, my love. Good morning. My love, there is big pain in my heart. And I can't hide it from you because we are made to share everything together. Know that we will be together soon. My love, for some days you refuse to talk to me. You came online, you read my message, and you ignore me. That is painful.
I do actually agree with him there. It does suck when you write to someone and you can see that they've read it and they don't respond. But even so.
Baby, you promised to help me out of this mess that I am into, which is concerning Daniel Hospital. Wish, you said, last weekend the bank will release your money. Since then till now, you refuse to talk to me or even talk about it. My love, it hurt me. And we are both adult. Please talk to me. I will understand even if you do not want to help me again. And also remember that I love you more than you ever know. Have my warm hug and kisses.
So I was like, fuck, what's Noreen going to say? Hi, Mark. Yes, I have been ignoring you because I'm finding talking with you frustrating. I opened your message to read your letter and it's the same old thing again, a conversation that keeps going round in circles. You do not listen to me or what I'm trying to say, and it frustrates me and makes me not want to talk to you. And once again, you message saying you're heartbroken and bring up the money. I hate that too.
Oh, babe. Babe, you promise you're going to help me out? If can't help me anymore, you can tell me. I will understand. It's better you ignoring me.
I was umming and ahhing about, do I just say I can't help him anymore? No, I said I would try. I didn't say I would promise. I said I would try. Do not guilt trip me.
It's okay, babe. I understand.
I don't think you do, but okay. You put too much pressure on me at the start of a new relationship. Whenever we talk, it always ends up being about the money. We haven't known each other for very long, and it's too much for me.
If talking to me is frustrating, I am sorry. I never want you to be frustrated. Never.
That is pretty much the 100% guaranteed thing. When you ever engage with a scammer, you are going to be unbelievably frustrated by them.
Frustrated.
It's an absolute given. I was sort of umming and ahhing with him about whether I was going to send the money and all that sort of shit or just end it, because I feel like we've wasted so much of this guy's time. And I've got phone numbers, I've got email addresses. I've reported all of his profiles to Facebook. They've all been shut down. I was kind of thinking, at the end of the day, sometimes the fact that you've wasted so much of a scammer's time is enough. Like the bank account is good. It might lead to the head honcho, but I was really umming and ahhing with this dude. Sometimes you just, especially because this other new guy rocked up, I was like, oh, maybe it's time to get rid of them. And all of you guys know that quite often we end up having a funeral for them when they've when it's run its course. And I was feeling like it might have. So that's just where my head was. I said, everyone on the planet is under so much pressure at the moment. COVID-19 has made life stressful for everyone. I'm working double shifts, watching people die. Okay, I embellished it a bit. Trying to provide for my family. I thought this meeting would bring joy, but it just feels like I have even more pressure on my plate, and it's not fair.
Oh, I am sorry.
I just wish you were open to listening to me and seeing what I'm trying to say about the situation with Daniel, but you're not. You just keep telling me the same thing over and over. You must be a smart man to be a doctor, but you don't want to think outside the square or hear what I'm suggesting. I can't be in a relationship like that.
Babe, how can you sue the UN? How can you?
That's another T-shirt. See, point proven. When have I ever said you should sue the UN? When?
There are much you don't about me and UN contract. Babe, let's not fight over this, okay?
And I've been trying to tell you this has nothing to do with your contract with the UN. Another thing you've ignored.
We are both mature enough to understand everything without stress.
Cool. I don't want to fight with you, which is why I haven't messaged you. Please stop ghosting me. I meant to say gaslighting. You aren't open to listening to me, and I'm over it.
If you don't want to help me again, tell me. I will not be mad at you. I will understand.
Again, I meant to say gaslighting.
It's okay.
Me coming up with ideas on how to help you, on how to sort this out isn't... ignore me. I don't know what I was saying. I was tired. I'm tired of him.
You're not as bad as old Marky Poo. Don't worry about that. I'm sorry. If you are tired of me because of my problem, I will understand too.
I am exhausted. Now that's Tori speaking. This guy has exhausted me.
I bet. Okay.
And then I just said, hey, you around? And,
yes.
Sorry.
Yes,
I'll be home in half an hour. Can we talk?
Sure, we can talk.
Cool. We'll message soon.
Okay, I'll be waiting, babe.
Great. And that's where we are. Let's get on with some scam baiting and let's work out, chat. We're all going to collectively work out what to do with this fucker. I'll say I'm in the car with Braden. So what are we going to do with this dude? That's the big question. I think Iva's muted herself again. She has.
Yes, I had to cough and fart. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Fry him. Fry him. How are we going to fry him? Like, what are we going to do with this jerk? Like, does Noreen say, I've spoken to Rose, I'm going to borrow money from her, send me the bank
Yes,
account?
yes, yes.
I mean, I'm so close to getting information out of him. I reckon I just give him a bit of happy news and see.
I don't know, girl. Yeah, I don't know, girl. It's your call, but while we're wasting his time, he's wasting ours. We want the goods on him. Okay,
Oh
baby.
no, it's never a waste. Yeah, see, Ravens. I think I agree. We string him on a little bit longer. No, I mean he's not wasting mine because I'm getting information. I see this as research. Okay, baby. Wow. Yep, of course he's excited because I mentioned the money. Money, money, money.
It must be funny.
I bet that's given him a boner.
Oh, mate. Mate.
Just letting everyone know in advance too that I will be telling him that I'm going to have the money for him on Monday and I need to transfer it. But I might have to stop sharing the screen if he does give me a bank account, like if it looks like it's heading in that direction.
Yeah, that's
because
fine.
Yeah, I have to hide the critical.
There's some little tricks out there that want to.
I'm not going to say anything. I've told him I've got good news about the money, and he's just gone, wow, I'm going to wait for him to ask. I like seeing them getting excited and greedy.
Oh, definitely.
Now, I've tried to find a couple of apps that I can create a fake bank receipt, which is why I'm saying I won't be able to do it till Monday because obviously the bank is shut on the weekend. But I haven't found a good one yet. And I don't really want to buy one. I'm already, paying for StreamYards and...
Can't I just send you a picture of my bank statement with a couple of my digits wrong or something? Like,
I mean, I've done that before. I've actually taken a screenshot of a transfer from my own bank account with that amount of money and stuff. But he wants $2,850. I'm not going to draw down off my mortgage to put that money into it, I don't have $2,850 sitting in my savings account that I can just.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
I could do $2,850. I know there's a scammer that does a lot of scam baiting. He gets he puts all of his PayPals and super chats into a little account, and he actually sends money to the bank accounts from he's opened a bank account that's specifically for
he's trying to out.
And he sends them he leaves out a digit or he puts a decimal in the wrong place, which is quite funny. But
very funny. Funny as a crack in a glass eye, this bloke.
No, the dude that sends them $1 or $1.50 when that if they're asking, I think it's quite funny, but I don't want to get involved in that because even if you show a screenshot, I just don't want them to have any access to any of my info. And if you're transferring to an actual account, like a scammer's bank account, then they've potentially they must get there must at least be a name or something that is in their records that person's transferred the money, right?
One would hope, yeah.
So I don't have the smarts to open a bank account for Noreen. Fuck it.
Oh, I do.
They usually ask for a copy of the receipt from the bank.
Mm.
Although remember with Friedrich and what was her name? Marie.
Oh,
Mary Carrier.
Yeah.
Remember that they had to get she got her friend Boris Johnson to deliver the money. And then gave the wrong address and then yelled at her for not putting it in a bank account. And
that was a ripper.
I thought he'd be salivating that I've got the money, and he's just gone, wow.
Nah. He's not. He's got 5 on the go. He's got 5 on the cooker, babe.
One thing I've noticed with him, there's very rarely gaps of this long in conversation. I've usually got his undivided attention, which is
why he's searching. He's looking.
See, I've just gone to Pinterest and there's a fake bank statement generator. Awesome. I might have to play with that.
Yeah. Here's a hint. Tell him, look, I haven't got all night or I haven't got all day. What do you want me to do, Mark? Put the pressure back on him.
I'll speak to him in a minute, but I was just hoping he would ask or say something.
Oh, he's busy with 3 others, Stulls.
I don't believe that. I think he's waiting. Oh, here he is.
Hold on. Whoa. Yeah, back tiger.
I bet. Yeah, I'm happy, honey. See, that's the money shot right there. We've made a scammer very excited. Little does he know.
Yeah. Very happy. I'm glad you're happy, honey.
I've just found a fabulous link to another website which looks better, unless I try to do it and it says you've got to pay for it, which pisses me off.
Hey, Raven's treasure chest, she's on the money. She is on the money.
Oh, look, when there's delays, that's often the case. But this guy, just from the amount of time I've spent wasting his time, he is usually pretty chatty with me. So if he's got other people on the go as well, he's bouncing around like there's no tomorrow. There are other ones where it's really obvious that there's delays, but this guy is normally pretty chatty. But I didn't respond to his wow. Let's get him engaged and waste his time now.
Away we go.
But you're right, Raven, that is often the case, is that they are chatting to other people. Now, the fact that I've responded, that's great. He might be chatting to someone else. This could be. But for the most part, this guy has been very attentive. I hate using that word because it's kind of a positive word to use, but you know what I mean? Like he's normally...
He's like usually engaged. He's usually engaged.
The night the nurses were all coming up with ideas with what to do with him when he comes to Australia, we had his full attention that night.
Yeah. Hannah Groovers, g'day.
Oh, Hannah, g'day.
G'day. And how you going?
Well, in fact, let's put some music on. It's always good to have some music.
Well, when you were talking on the other live about I can feel a beer coming on, I thought you were going to play I Can Feel a 4X coming on.
Yeah, I thought when I said I was going to get it. No, but I knew you had that Katy Perry song coming up.
Oh, that was it then. It wasn't I Can Feel a 4X coming on with the beer. Okay, cool. Baby, I'm sad.
But, you know, maybe he is distracted. Oh, my God, wait till you see
mate.
Wait till you see the GIF I'm just sending him.
G'day, Sue Soul Sister. Welcome to the channel. Take a seat and sit right down and make yourself at home.
Hey, Sue Soul Sister. Look at that.
In a rich man's world.
I'm so bratty. I always send gifts to scammers with African dudes in them. Makes me laugh.
Excellent touch. No, excellent touch. Yeah. Oh, Hannah, I love ABBA too. God, ABBA came out when I was like a wee whippersnapper. My sisters were all ABBAing in front of the mirror, and I was like probably about the age of 6, and I thought, ABBA. No, actually, I lie. When did ABBA come out and be famous, Tors?
I saw ABBA in Melbourne in 1976.
Okay, so I was 5. Thank you. Yeah, my sisters were all, oh, they were mad for ABBA. At the time, I was learning to spell at school, and I said, Mum, they've got the B. They've got the B round the wrong way. Remember that?
No, I never said that. I've got my ABBA books on the table. I should show them at the end of this live. I've got the program from when I saw them in Melbourne.
Yeah, my sisters are about the same age as you. You're a bit older than me, Tors, not by much.
Yeah, I'm a 60s baby.
Oh, and they were all over. They flew over from Tassie to bloody see ABBA leaning out the balcony window, going, I'm ABBA.
I love Aussie flag suggestion. I'm going to put that in.
What's that? Tell him. Yeah, tell him I need more attention, please, Mark. Seem to be busy, very busy. Oh, did they? Ravens, what? ABBA started in 72. Oh, as a young band, I guess.
In Eurovision. That's where they got their break. But I'll go and grab my ABBA Arrival program from the concert. You know that. Did you hear me tell that story one day on YouTube, Ivor?
Nope, I don't listen to you every day.
I wasn't implying it, just wondering.
Hey, Marky Poo. Oh, Marky Poo's is back while you're going.
His signal's slow.
Baby, I'm not busy. He signals slow.
Windy here.
Windy. Yeah, that would affect the fucking internet, you dickhead. Jeez, I don't like Mark.
You said you heard your favourite earlier.
Windy, Yemen.
It's windy in Yemen. That should be the name of a movie. It's always windy in Yemen.
Yeah, man. Oh, babe.
Okay. Wait.
Oh, here we go. Quiet, kids on the set. We're getting account details.
Right. We are. He's telling me he couldn't see the gifts because of the signal.
I didn't have to go quiet, but I panicked when he said, here's the account details. Jesus,
that's all right, I've stopped sharing the screen, so...
I know, but I stopped sharing my microphone because I got scared.
Bless you, darling.
Oh, dolls. I so love this. Get him, Tor. Get him, Queen Noreen.
Now, I actually saw ABBA in 1977, not 76, but when I left Adelaide, I culled and I hardly took anything with me. So things that treasured possessions that I had with me that were excess. So I kept the ticket. Oh, he's going to send the account on Sunday evening.
I'll bring the screen back up. Send it now. Tell him you're
No, it's good because it means I can share the screen again.
Yeah, okay. Oh, dear. Just give it to me now. I'm going to the bank.
I've just told him I'm doing it on Monday. I can't. The banks aren't open on Friday night in Australia at 10:31 p.m.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
But if he's got it, you're a very busy lady. Get the account details now. Simple.
no, why? What's the point? We can just have fun with him now. He's got to find someone. He's got to get the details and stuff. Like, I don't want to have the screen off. I'd rather us have some fun with him.
Okay.
Let go of the bank account. He's sending it to me on Sunday, which is good because I won't go live on Sunday and get the bank account up on screen like I've done before
Okay.
accidentally. Oh, no, I wanted to just say one of the other plot lines I was going to say, because I've already kind of set it up as a potential ending to this saga, was that Bruce and I had decided to get back together, but because Mark had been so lovely, blah, 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 we'd agreed to send him the money. So that's still a little ace I've got up my sleeve as a way to end it. Poor old Ivo. I thought you'd muted yourself again because you were upset about the
No,
bank
no,
account.
no, Dales. No, no, no. I'm just watching.
So, yeah, that's what do you think of that backup that she'll say, look, Bruce and I have decided, but because I told you I'd help you, we're going to send you the money and then you can fuck off. I never want to speak to you again. Choo
Mm.
choo, motherfucker. So when I was leaving Adelaide, I took what fit in my. I had a Mazda MX-5 at the time, and I put everything like I could only put stuff in the boot. It's a 2-seater convertible, so a lot of stuff got left behind in Adelaide. Anyway, a friend of mine in Adelaide, whose birthday it was today, actually, was in a bookshop years ago and bought this box of books and. She was going through them during, everyone in lockdown, like most of us did. And
Hey, Pitbull's back.
welcome
Sorry.
back.
Oh,
Um,
took you a
and
while.
she went through this box of books during lockdown and found my ABBA gift book and my ABBA program from when we saw them in Melbourne, and she sent them to me this year. So they came full circle. They came back to me. I love it.
Oh, that's lovely.
Both of
Hey,
us are like Tom and Jerry.
yeah. Well, don't pick on Tom and Jerry. Tell him. Oh, I'll tell you what. Hey, wee break, toilet break.
See, either. Susal's sister. Yes. So he's got this imaginary son, Daniel, who was in a fetal. And yes, welcome back. People sleuth, you lost us. Welcome back. He's got an imaginary son, Daniel, who was in a fetal car accident. Daniel's currently in a military boarding school somewhere in the US, and he's in hospital, and the scammer is asking me to send him $2,850 to pay for the doctor's bills. And because he's in Yemen, he has no say you mean ice cream. Isn't that Ben and Jerry though, Hannah? Isn't it Ben and Jerry's ice cream? I'll say it anyway. I never got into Tom and Jerry as a kid. I don't know enough about them to even comment with any sort of. Probably says Hannah. Yeah, so this is Mark. This is Mark. Now, Mark's excited, Pitbull, because I just told Mark I've finally organised the money and I'm going to send it to him, and he's sending me a bank account details on Sunday night, which is awesome because then I'll have his bank account details. I know, Raven. Raven's treasure chest. I nearly did go into details and say there's no way the bill. This kid's been in hospital for I've been talking to this guy for maybe 8 weeks, and this kid's been in hospital for 5 weeks. Like, you wouldn't even get an injection probably for that. Both of us can be happy now, and in the next 2 minutes we are fighting, and in the next minutes we are playing again.
I'm back.
So we're like Tom and welcome back, Ivor. We're like Tom and Jerry because both of us can be happy and the next 2 minutes we're fighting and the next minutes we're playing again. But anyway, you've always been a source of joy to me. He's going to say all the right things to her now that she says she's got the money.
Oh,
Why Sunday night, people? I reckon he just needs. They give you bank accounts that are opened fraudulently, and a lot of them get shut down. And he probably hasn't been given the most recent bank account because the any bank account details that get reported to ACCC Scam Watch, like the one that I got from Friedrich, in London, that bank account wouldn't exist anymore because I got the info and reported it. It'd be highly unlikely that account would still be. It might still be technically like open, but it'd be frozen.
Yep.
So yeah, he needs to do some emailing and find out a bank account. Or the other thing is, I mean, he might have a bullshit backstory that he's working and he can't email the doctor till Sunday or something. You never know. But usually, yeah, exactly, Sue Soul Sister, like $2,000 would pay for fuck all in the States. I've got a friend who had I'm trying to think what it was. It was a really minor operation in the States, and she's married to a US Marine, so she got like military benefits. But she told me if the same procedure had been done, it was like I was a varicose vein. It was going to be 16 grand, and I was like, "What the fuck? That's insane." She's like, "That's actually cheap." She said, "I know other people that have paid way over that." And then another American girlfriend of mine had to get a prescription for drugs that are over the counter here, and like, I don't know, $8 a packet, and she was paying $80 a tablet.
Yeah,
it's insane. Big pharma, scary.
Yeah,
it's really scary. I mean, that's one thing about Australia that I think is good is I don't mind as a worker paying taxes that go towards everyone having public health cover, free health cover. Like, it doesn't bother me. I'd much rather my taxes go to that than ammunition and tanks and defence. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, love.
I can't meet up with him, Pitbull Sleuth, because he's pretending to be in Yemen, but he's actually really in Nigeria.
I knew when Pitbull Sleuth took the link on my channel, I knew that we'd have some brains on the scene.
So now, do you know Pitbull Sleuth from the AD, Bring Down AD community?
Yeah, but I don't know that account personally.
Right.
I don't. Right. And Pitbull Sleuth is just an account that I've seen about. You know, she comes on it. I can't say it's it or her or what. But when it types intelligently, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. And
right.
Pitbull
So that's
all
very intelligent. On. Right. Okay. So no, I don't know Pitbull Sleuth. Personally. No.
Oh, he said the wind. The wind. It's always windy in Yemen. We did this
they call Mariah.
Oh, I could say I could fly. No, I can't fly to Yemen. I can't fly to Yemen. You're all no. Who called you thickos, Ruth? Everyone's smart. Hey, Plumey, how are you, Groover?
Who called anyone thicko? If anyone's going to call anyone thicko, I'm thick. Meat thick.
It's because of his windy blowhole.
Sing him a song. The wind they call Mariah. Very windy in Yemen, apparently.
Baby, are you home now?
What?
Oh,
What
what are you
fixing?
fixing? Look at that wok. It's
Oh,
got
he's
that's paella. That's paella. Paella. That's paella because you can see the
Have you
prawns and
eaten
the
today?
mussels and the lemons, and it's a paella pan.
Karen, who are you? Oh no, Noreen. Can you say stop talking about food?
No, because
Please.
because I've explained to that. I've explained. They ask about food because it's almost a cultural thing. It's like us saying when we bump into each saying, "How are you doing?" They ask if you've eaten because
Yeah.
they want everyone to be healthy and eating food. And so yeah, there's no every time I say to them, "Why do you talk about food all the time?" They say, "I
Yeah.
just want you to be healthy."
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I
Just
can
give
ask
me
him. You watch.
give me his address. I'll make him healthy. I've got my wok right over his head.
I want to eat with you guys, babe. He wants to go to Macca's.
Oh, come on. Out in the desert as a doctor?
Oh, either you're being a bit scathing. They're playing along to be cutesy and romantic.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We do get a little bit literal with them sometimes, but you can't. There's no point because this is them. This is a
Sorry.
play. Remember, it's a
Okay,
play.
play role. Mm.
Are you
What?
turning? You're turning into cynical, Ivor.
No, 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 no. I just, I shake my head to Noreen. I shake my head.
I mean, he won't be able to see any of the gifts I'm sending because I actually do believe his reception is shitty. I don't think he's talking to 1,000 other people. I actually do genuinely because I sent him a little
Oh,
happy
I see it.
meal
Happy meal.
because when I
Get
upload
that?
all of this to my blog, it'll be entertaining for everyone.
Oh,
Um,
definitely.
Mark's made me open a bag of potato chips, but I'm chewing quietly. Yeah, we've been to
Who gets
KFC
that?
with him. Soy Soul's sister. We've gone to KFC with him. Now we're doing Macca's.
Oh,
Pitbull Sleuth, it's the other scammer who we talked to about feet, not this dude. Hey, Mel, welcome back. I love it. Mel comes in all guns blazing as a mod. Like, subscribe. Bless you, darling. Thank you.
yeah. That's
This
our
is
Mel.
for those of you who are with us tonight that are new, this is my backup channel because my main channel, which was, I had a goal to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year and I was on target and my channel got struck. I can't go live on it, which sucks. So this is
And Tori, tell them why it got struck, please.
because I played an original Vegemite commercial, but it wasn't from the Vegemite YouTube channel. It was from an archive channel. And
Correct.
I've tried to dispute it saying, unless he can prove he's the owner of that content, he can't strike my
Yeah.
channel.
Now,
But, the YouTube terms and conditions don't say anything in much detail at all about if you upload something to your channel with permission, whether or not you own it for the purpose of your channel. But what I want to argue is I don't think that Vegemite would have given him exclusive rights on his channel. I don't believe that. And he's charging
and
people for that.
and
He's making
can I
money.
can I interrupt as I do?
Sure.
Why is Vegemite striking you, not
They didn't.
Vegemite themselves, but a bumfuck that uses Vegemite song, and we're all singing Vegemite song, and then her channel, Tori's, got struck, right? Yet
Yep.
there's 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 an old codger in the UK ripping off, gambling, bloody doing everything and nothing takes him down.
Yeah.
That's the bit I don't understand about YouTube. It sucks.
Well, it does, because also the other thing is I'm not a monetized channel.
No?
Another thing that sucks is this jerk who struck me lied and told me that it was an automatic thing that YouTube did, which is absolute bullshit. Mel has confirmed that when people have used her material and she gets a notification from YouTube, it's her choice whether to you can do the copyright infringement, which means if any money is ever made up. See, look, there's his response. So will you now accept why they always ask about food?
I don't want anyone hungry around me to be... Oh, well. Get back in the trash can, you little bastard.
Well, no. You've got to think about this from their culture. They're from countries where starvation and poverty and hunger is a massive issue.
Good. Well, cut their internet off.
Well, my point is I'm trying to be sensitive and point that out. Like, you've got to remember that behind his character that he's playing, there's a lot of what he writes about is because of the culture that he's from, and they live with hunger and...
If he didn't lie so much and scam people with his romance scamming, I'd probably give him $5. You'd probably give him $5. Mel would probably give him $5 a week or something. He doesn't have to fucking lie and do this.
I'm not excusing the scamming. I'm just explaining why they always ask about food.
I know, and I'm getting angry.
Yeah. Well, don't you get angry, because there is some cultural sensitivity sometimes. And like I said to you, the food thing, I proved a point, is that they don't ever want people to be hungry because they are surrounded by people that are hungry, including their own friends and family. You know what I mean?
Well, tell me that next time I go to a pensioner in Australia, Tasmania, and she's fallen for a scam and lost $60,000 because she sat there one night.
You're confused. That's the whole reason why I scam bait, because of people that have been ripped off. But that's a separate issue. You asked me about the food, and I explained why they ask. And I asked him just to show you the response that you get, to explain why they ask all the time. That's it. That's separate to the fact that they're a piece of shit scammers, and that's why I'm scam baiting them, to waste their time and get that information. So, but I was just proving the point that there's the logic right there, why they always ask people about food and if they've eaten.
Okay. Yep. Got ya.
Cool. I know it's complex because it's hard to not forget that they are scammers, but there's some aspects of them that they come from a culture that we've not been exposed to. I've never been starving in my life. And when Westerners use the expression "I'm starving," I actually find that they're not. They're just hungry. You know, they're not starving, and there's food nearby and there's money in their wallet to go and buy it. So there's some aspects of their catfishing characters that are very much based on their culture. They do think, they do, people. They definitely think Westerners are very rich. They think that Australians aren't as hated by them as Americans.
Yeah.
They really, really don't like Americans. No more toys in a happy... What? There's no more toys in a Happy Meal? Who broke that tragic news? Oh, people. So you want Noreen to have a foot fetish as well as Karen? No, feet gross me out. It's bad enough that Karen wants to know about feet. I'm not doing... She can have Noreen can have a different fetish. Yeah, the first thing you do is welcome people into your home and feed them before your own family. It's tradition to feed your cousins over and above your own. Exactly, Ruth. And like I've even compared it to when I went to Mongolia, we got fed first and we were expected to eat everything in our bowls. And we were served up bowls literally of fat that we had to sit there and eat. And I can't stand fat. Like when I used to eat red meat, any fat, I had to cut it all off. It makes me feel sick. And we were given these bowls of fat that we had to eat in front of this Mongolian family. And we did, but it was the worst experience of my life. Well, one of the worst. It wasn't
Well, I
pleasant.
would have said I'm not eating it.
No, but you can't because they don't have a lot of.
You don't know either. I would have said I'm not eating that shit. Yeah, I know it's custom and you're supposed to be polite, but no one's going to shove bloody a bowl full of fat down my neck.
Well, they didn't. It's just I observe cultures when I'm traveling in countries, and they, Mongolians live on like $100 a year. They don't have a lot of stuff, so if they offer you a bowl of food, you eat it.
Now, if you come to my house and I'm in Tasmania and I offer you a bowl full of shit, I hope you eat it because that's my custom. No. You've got to have your bloody morals and your bloody standards, Tori. Don't give me that shit.
It's not shit. It's respecting a culture when you're traveling through it.
Yeah, okay.
It's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way it is. But what are we going to do with Mark tonight? Let's have some fun. It's getting a bit heavy for me at this hour of the night. 11 o'clock.
Yeah, me too. Blow him out of the water.
Ruth avoided a bowl of hot blood being offered in Kenya. Well done.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah, see, I'd probably have to draw the line at blood too.
Oh, okay.
Pitbull Sleuth is so random. What about his ears? I've got small ears. I actually prefer smaller ears in men because our ears and our noses keep growing through life. That's why so many old men and women have got huge ears and huge noses.
They have, correct.
Mm. They have. You'd know that, Ivor, with your line of work. And Mark is 54, so I'd be quite happy if he's got dainty ears. I have seen photos of his ears too, so I don't think I should ask him about his ears. I can't even remember Mark's photos now. Is Mark attractive? No, he's kind of weird. Oh, he's going to say he loves me.
Oh, not again. Not again tonight.
There you go. I got your ears in. He's going to say he loves me.
Cool. Small ears.
This is his horrible, cutesy, I'm in love, I'm being all cutesy. So you know what? I love you. He's going to say it, guys. What are we going to say back? Ditto? Do we have a wiener size yet? Yes, we do. This is the hard 5.58.
Yeah.
Because he's African, he Googled the average size of a white penis when erect, and it's 5.58 inches.
Stop snorting, Tori.
5.58. Round it up to 6, you dickhead. Oh, Pitbull Sleuth, no. They steal photos from people's Instagram and Facebook and pretend to be them.
Thank you. Correct.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, I know it's the love, Ruth. You're right.
Blech.
But yeah, he told me his penis is 5.58 centimeters. No, it was inches when hard, not centimeters. Jesus. But wouldn't you round up? What man doesn't add a couple of inches or at least an inch?
African.
The panel guest Ivor's voice and attitude reminds me of another YouTube creator. Who's that, Sue Soul Sister? Out of curiosity.
Jesus.
But, chat, I'm just warning you, if Sue Soul Sister answers and you don't like that creator, keep it to yourself. We don't bag other YouTube creators in my chat. Yeah, Ivor takes no prisoners. You're right. I guess because I've spoken to some scammers and I know their stories, and I don't condone the scamming at all, but I understand why it happens in their countries. And again, I don't condone it. I think it's shit. But one of my scammers who I ended up revealing to, And we had a chat about it, and I've told this story numerous times. He was actually a university graduate, hadn't been able to get any job using his degree when he graduated, and it was the only way he could make money to provide for his family. And it's fucked, but unfortunately, in West Africa in particular, scamming is considered a legitimate occupation. It's not held in high regard. People's parents would prefer that they weren't doing it, but if those parents are also living in a home and food is being paid for by their scamming son or daughter, then they're in a quandary, really. They can't become all moral about it because it's how they're being fed and how they're being housed. So it's a
Yeah, yeah.
it's
Fair
a it's a
call.
it's a really messy sort of scenario.
Oh,
But they all do have a lot of scammers, like scam baiting channels and stuff that I watch. They do have the tendency to sort of feel guilty and say they're going to stop doing it. And then these scam baiters, often the tech scammers, because they're doing 30 or 40 calls a day, a few months go by and then they hear a familiar voice, and unfortunately the scammer is still scamming. It's very sad.
mm.
Her name is Jojo. Are you talking Mojo Jojo Joe or whatever her name is? She's been on my
Jojo.
panel. Pretty sure. Have I? I don't know if I've had Jojo on my panel, but
Nah, me neither.
are we talking Mojo Jojo? Isn't she English?
Oh, Mel goes around a lot of the drama channels, so I don't know. Who's Jojo? Mel?
Well, there was Mojo Jojo White Queen something, and then she changed her name to Mojo Joe, I think.
Don't know. Not into the dramas.
I know her from True Crime, I reckon. Not from...
Oh, drama channels, yeah.
I don't know. They all kind of blend in. Oh, it is drama channels.
Yeah. Not interested, Mel. It's too much of a brain fuck for me.
Yeah, I kind of used to watch it waiting for a train wreck, and then after a while it would actually it actually sort of started to bug me. Like I kind of carried the I couldn't handle the yelling, to be honest, especially when there's like 3 or 4 or 6 or 8 of them up on panel and they're all talking over the top of each other.
I love Mel. I don't go to drama channels all the time.
No, but Mel, your Vinny G video is hilarious.
No,
the one you put up today.
Mel, you're a good girl. You just float around.
People, so if you say you're on a pension and have no money, do they leave it? I've had a scammer that I claimed to be a lot older than I usually do, and she was pretty broke, and he just kept pressuring her to get a bank loan, like a loan from the, personal loan, ask friends and family. Like, it didn't put him off. The tech scammers that I watch, the part of the scam is they get they get onto someone's computer and they get you to open up your bank account. And one of the scam baiters I watch, he did a video one day where his bank balance was 0 and the scammer lost his shit and left. But they're very quick scams because it's all done over the phone. It's usually only a couple of hours work. But romance scammers will just try anything. They'll even say, what's your pension? Send me $25 a week. They'll try anything.
Anyway, we've got a few dramas. We've got a few drama llamas in the chat. Oh, I don't go on them. Yes, I do, but only occasionally. And then I look at them, then I'm not on them. Yeah. Whatever.
The problem I've got with it is that I don't call that drama. It's just bitching, really, isn't it? Like, they're not.
Exactly.
It's not drama.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
It's not Downton Abbey. That's drama. But screaming and yelling and calling each other a bitch over and over and over again isn't drama. If we want to get technical.
Yeah, anyway, there's a few in chat that just...
Mel says, Ivor, how would you know? Well, I'm assuming she's saying to you, how would you know I'm in drama channels if you don't go to them, Ivor? Good question.
Very good question, Mel Mel. I've got my eyes out, baby.
I don't know. I think it's so windy in Yemen. Mark's fallen off the perch.
Mm.
Can I introduce you to the other scammer? Because unfortunately, I don't think anything's going to come of this. I'm so sad.
Let's go to the other scammer.
The only reason I was so excited was his name, and I'm pretty sure he's had his profile and everything shut down on Facebook. And I really don't care, actually, but even if I dox him. Oh, shoot. Where's it gone?
Don't know.
Oh, here he is.
Bye, Mel Mel. See you later.
Bye, Mama.
Bye. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's another one.
Who's that?
No, I just said there you go. Bye-bye, Mel Mel.
Same. What did you say? I'm done. Oh.
Yeah, 'cause she is. 'Cause she is, mate.
I didn't think I said anything to upset her. I hope I didn't.
No one does. I didn't. You didn't.
Oh, no, don't turn it into... I just was worried that you just said I'm done.
No, I'm not. Ta-da. See you, Mel. See you on Fit of Drama or wherever you hang out. Yeah.
I can't get this dude's thing to... It's not loading. It's just spinning around and around and around. Oh, here we go. So I get a friend request the other day, Saturday, and I was a bit elated because his name, which you're going to see shortly, I think that's it from Mark, so I'm stopping that screen. Oh, she meant she's out for now. Okay, cool. Share screen, Facebook. So I get a friend request from a man called Vag.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
Vag?
Vag. V-A-J.
Let's read on.
How could I not? I was so excited. I thought, oh, my God, I'm going to have a series called The Soft
This is
Vag.
a newbie.
Hey?
What did that? This is the new Vag. The new one, right?
Well, I was going to... No, I've never spoken to a Vag before ever. So, but I was excited because I thought I was going to have a series called The Soft Vag.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So, yeah, I messaged back, or I sent him a request, and, oh, shit, Mark just came back and said, yes, my ears are small, honey. What about you?
Don't worry about Mark. We're on the Vag now.
We're on to Vag. So, hey there, Vag, do we know each other? He says, I'm just a random friend on Facebook.
Hey,
we don't...
I'm supposed to be reading that.
Oh, okay, you can read Vag.
Yeah, I'm a vagina. I'm just a random friend on Facebook. We don't know each other personally. I saw your profile when searching through old friends, and I became interested and decided to add you. But you sound upset. Hope you were not disturbed by my request. Oh, look at Vag. He's got a times. Hey, hang on. He's got a time suit on.
I know. He almost looks like Joe Biden.
Yeah, I'd read him.
Oh, good grief. Now, just for those of you that haven't watched Scam Baiting before, that photo is not this Vag's photo. Scammers steal profiles from Facebook, Instagram, and they pretend to be them. Now, the original friend request I got from Vag, he was at least 40 years younger.
Pitbull says, nice picture.
And Raven agrees it looks like Biden. I thought the same thing, Biden in his earlier days. But the picture of the original vag was a smoking hot dude. Oh my God, he was so hot. I was like, this is the best thing ever. I can call a series The Soft Vag, and the guy is smoking hot. And the next thing, he turned into Joe Biden.
Oh my God. Scroll up.
I've got no idea what Vag is up to. So now we're able to chat. I said, hi there. No, not disturbed. Was just curious. I haven't met a Vag before.
You idiot.
Well, this is why I was excited because, I wanted to have the soft vag so badly. And all the vag jokes and vag lines. It was going to be gold.
Hold on. Well, my name is David Owens, and I am from Massachusetts, Boston, United States of America.
Well, he got that all around the wrong way because Americans go, I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America. They don't say the state, then the city, and then the country. But David Owens, by the way, is completely made up. And then I was like, oh, no, because we've already had David the douche lord or the dickhead or whatever he was.
This is fresh meat.
Yeah, but what was my series? You know, we had that one David. It only lasted one night because he was really creepy and he sent me – remember he sent me back a photo of him of me from my Facebook and we were like, get rid of him. Dave the douche lord. Dave the douche lord. So I'm like, shit, I don't want another David. This isn't good. And I was so excited to have a vag. So I said,
David.
Well, nice to meet you. How's that election going for you? Crazy, right?
Oh, my profile is so because of the nature of my job, because we are here for an undercover job, and we're not supposed to reveal our identity to anyone, not even our family members. We are not allowed. Jesus, don't keep scrolling. We are not allowed to. Yeah, I know. We're not allowed to make calls outside of the base, and all this for security reasons. I'm currently on another fucking mission in Iraq. I am a member. Oh, not of the United States Air Force.
We haven't had a pilot yet. And we definitely haven't had an undercover pilot. So this bullshitter, he's undercover. Yeah. He can't even reveal his identity even to his family members. No. I think they already know his identity.
He's already under the radar.
Absolutely. He's already established he won't be able to call me or do video calls because it's for security reasons. And he's on a peacekeeping mission in Iraq. I was like, beauty, we're back in Iraq again. This time a peacekeeping mission with an undercover pilot. I was very excited.
Oh, I am too, Taurus. Yep.
I was very, very excited about Vag. Very excited. So then I sent this meme.
Good girl. I can count 130 million votes and commercial breaks. This is annoying.
And you hear me? Oh, undercover what, David? Where did you go, international man of mystery? And then we can no longer chat on Facebook. And for some reason, it's not showing.
What? Another dead end.
Now, that profile, I did actually just dox Vag's name, but it's been shut down on Facebook because I reported it. But that didn't mean we couldn't. Doesn't mean we couldn't have moved. Unfortunately, we didn't move to Hangouts quickly enough. But, oh, shit, Mark's still talking to me. I've got to get out of Mark. Mark's back. We can go back to Mark. But on Messenger, it says at the bottom, it doesn't show it on my Facebook page for some reason, but in Messenger, the little thing at the bottom of my very brief chat with Vag is this person is unavailable on Messenger. So that was Vag. Undercover pilots have to wear a paper bag over their heads.
I don't know how to explain this, but it's fascinating.
I'm bummed, man, because unless Vag somehow starts another profile and finds me again, because that's the second profile he's approached me on. Pardon me, which is really common on Facebook because they get shut down all the time.
Yeah, obviously he wants you.
But unless he comes back again for a third time,
the sky is the limit with these scammers. They keep coming back.
I was so upset though. Like I thought we would have so much fun with Vag. I'll bring Mark back up. I'm going to wrap this up in about 15 minutes anyway. But yeah, that's the short story of Vag, A Sad Tale of Woe. It's all over. It was over before it began. But that is the nature of the scam baiting. Wow.
They must need money. Well, everyone needs money, but you don't have to lie to get it.
Man, I've got 6 kids. This guy's so needy. So now we can eat together as one family. We got you a Happy Meal. There was no toy. Someone said that in chat.
Yep, no toys in the Happy Meal for you, asshole.
Scout, you're back. Hey, Scout. Who's the new Maverick? Yeah, I had a brief chat with an undercover pilot who was on a peacekeeping mission in Iraq. The first lot of photos I got, he was smoking hot. The second lot, when his first Facebook got shut down, he came back and he looked like Joe Biden. And he's not able to chat with me on Messenger because his new that Facebook page that I doxed just then, but that's been shut down as well. But I was upset, Scout Inquirer, because his name was Vag, V-A-J, although then he told me his name was David Owens, which it isn't. Well, it's not Vag either. It might be Vag. I don't know. But
oh, my God. It all gets too confusing for either. Absolutely gold.
I bet Daniel does. Daniel, the imaginary child. Yeah, Vag would have been great for T-shirts, Scout. We would have had a whole line of Vag lines. Because what I was going to say to Vag was, my ex-husband is called David. I can't call you David. And since I first met you, your name as Vag, can I just call you Vag? But it was over before it began. So, Mark, you've got 15 minutes, dude. Hey, Biscuit. Vag is a name from the Indian continent. It's Hindi. He likes Happy Meals. Of course he does. Because he's a 28-year-old scammer.
Well, Tori, I love you. I've got to leave you because I'm hungry.
Too late to get a Happy Meal?
No, I've got my Chinese. I'm going to microwave it.
Oh, yeah. You haven't had dinner yet?
No.
God, it's 11:15. What are you doing?
I know. Oh, well, I'm on a strict diet. Seafood and eat it.
Well, enjoy it. Feel free to hang in chat for another 10 minutes or so. I'm going to wrap it up with this fucker in a minute anyway.
Okay,
thank you. Bye. Thank you so much for reading all the different scammers tonight. You did great.
Thanks, girl. Bye.
Bye. Enjoy your Chinese. Oh, I do like a midnight feast. Chinese is good. Hey, Biscuit. Yeah, it's about bedtime too, I know. So for those of you that haven't met me before, I have a rescue cat called Biscuit. I rescued her 5 days after she turned 9, and we've just had her 10th birthday, and she's an absolute character. But she also likes bed. Is it time for bed, Biscuit? She likes going to bed at 10:30. It's an hour later than her bedtime. Average earnings, people. Look, with romance scammers, they put a lot of time in, and they have a lot of different people on the go at the same time. But if just one person sends them money, even if they get 10 grand, it's more than what they would probably earn in a year. Hey, Tanny, how's your blowhole, darling? So it can be very lucrative, whereas tech scammers, they have to make, I heard one of them say that it's like every 1 in 1,000 phone calls they get money, and they're usually much smaller amounts. You coming up? We're going to go to bed in a minute, Biscuit. But it can be incredibly, incredibly lucrative. No, that's cool, Hannah. Most people love Biscuit. When people come to visit me now, they don't even say hi to me. They're like, where's Biscuit? Hey, Bisks. Hey, Morks, you going to come up? Hey, beautiful girl. She's now up on the chair next to me. So she might attack me shortly. Yeah, that'll give him a little scammer boner. Hey, Emily Flotilla. Your blowhole's blowing well. Hello, beautiful girl. She's just sitting next to me on the chair. She's not actually attacking me at the moment. If she gets up on the table, I'll put my camera on so everyone who hasn't met her yet can. She's a celebrity. This cat of mine is a mural in the middle of the capital city of Tasmania, Hobart. She's from, I got her from 10 Lives Cat Centre, and they have op shops to help raise funds for their fantastic animal shelter. And they opened a new one in the city, and they've decided they're going to have this fantastic street artist called Jarman put murals on top of all of their buildings of their famous cats, and Biscuit got chosen as the first mural. So my cat is a mural. I'm going to say goodnight to Mark. Oh, I love you so much. Yep, that's my time to go. I'll say you too. All right. That's the end of Mark. All right, guys, it is almost bedtime. I've got a photo of the mural of Biscuit up on my phone for those of you that haven't seen it. It's absolutely huge. That's the wall above a building, and it's only half of the mural. Like, her full head and face is in the mural, and there's also some of her body as well. Like, it's quite big, but I've got it as a screensaver on my phone. But isn't it cool? She's actually curled up and gone to sleep, so I'm not going to pick her up and hold her up to the camera, even though she has appeared on camera a few times. I was just thinking I could maybe find a photo of her in the gallery to show you. A friend of mine today, I took a photo of her because she's got the best resting bitch face. I've got like a little barricade out on my deck so she can't go down to the end where it's not that big a jump down. Most of the house is about 2 stories off the ground, but it's on stilts. but at one end it's not that high that she probably would have a go at jumping off it. Anyway, because I've got this barricade and she managed to get through it this morning. So I reinforced it and then I took a photo of her because she can't get through now. I feel bad for her because she was actually blinking, but I got a photo of her with her resting bitch face. And then someone said to me, oh my God, you've got to make some election memes. So we were trying a few different ones and that's one that we came up with. Trump, first you grabbed me, now you're being a cockwomble. You're fired. But that's Biscuit. But she's actually very pretty. I feel bad because she's got resting bitch face. I do have super cute photos of her. Like this one. There you go. I'll try and get it to look at my beautiful girl. She's so cute. She's in her little harness. We go out in the garden and she goes on her harness. She learned how to walk on a harness at 9 years of age. She's very smart. Isn't she cute? She is adorable, Tanny, but I also know you're a huge Biscuit fan. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. I've got it too. Oh, hello. She's come up to say hi. Biscuit, you want to say hello to everyone? Remember to look up there? Oh, my little name tag was in the way. Do you want to say hello, everyone? Oh, no, she's now lying down. I don't want to pick her up. Hey. She's such a cool animal. Aren't you? You are very cute. Oh, she's going to start biting me. I can't switch this off if you bite me. Actually, I can. I've got a touch screen laptop. I can stop it. She is beautiful, Scout. Then that photo of her with her harness on, that's really what she looks like. But she does have resting bitch face. And she was legitimately pissed off because I reinforced her barricade after I realised she could get through. She's kind of cute though, like when she does bust through and gets onto the other side. And now I've got like a 1960s banana lounge on its side, my barbecue, about 9 different plants with like big pots, big heavy pots, a barbecue gas bottle. And she can't get through now and she was genuinely pissed off. We're going to go to bed? She's such a good girl. She looks so tired. So thanks everyone for hanging out with me and Biscuit. Thanks again to Ivor for doing a great job reading all of the scammers tonight because we went through all 3, didn't we? I'm going to end this before she jumps up and mauls my face. She's not going to maul my face. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Have a really great weekend. Be kind to each other wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Be patient with people because people are people. Love you heaps and stay groovy. And remember, don't get scammed. Night, everyone.